Good morning, beautiful people. Welcome to this week's weekly live stream, my weekly Want It or Don't series, where we talk about new beauty releases. We talk about what things I'm interested in, what things I'm not interested in, and you guys can jump on over in the comments while we're going through looking at everything, and let me know what you think of the things that we're going to be talking about. I always share my screen in these weekly live streams, and I let you know, can you guys see that? I let you know what, sorry, what was I saying? I always share my screen in these weekly live streams so you guys can see on your screens at home what I'm talking about and whatnot. So I share my Instagram. So on Instagram, I follow a couple of beauty news accounts. The first being Kat and Haley from Beauty News. Their Instagram page is Beauty News Official. I also follow Trend Mood as well as Indie Makeup Spotlight, which is run by Amy Loves Makeup, who has a YouTube channel. That's her YouTube channel name. What else was I going to say? I can't remember. I feel like I have no sense of what I'm supposed to be talking about because I'm so cold today. Okay, my disclaimer. That's what I was saying to do. If I'm all over the place, it's because I'm cold. My disclaimer, I always like to put this right at the start for those of you that are watching the replay, because I know some people always comment that I'm really negative and we're really negative as a community. And that is because we are very critical of makeup. We're all trying to save money. We're trying to not get double ups in our collection. So that is why we're very critical. We all have been using makeup for quite a while, so we know what we like, we know what we don't like. And this is a safe place for everyone to share their opinion. I respect your opinion, and I would appreciate it if you respect my opinion, because everyone is entitled to their opinion. Anyway, we have a few people that have already jumped on in the chat. We have Eden here this morning, and we also have Carolyn. Good morning to both of you. Let me just get this sorted so I can see what we're up to. Okay. That being said, let me jump on and share my screen. Alrighty. I will disclaimer right here. I have already purchased something this week that came out. I purchased it in launch pretty much. Okay. So, beauty news. Where did we get up to last week? I think we finished with the cremated palette on this page. So we'll start with this one right here. We're starting right off the bat with something that I've already purchased. So I have already purchased the Moon Prism Blush palette from Luna Beauty. I've been wanting to try something from Luna Beauty for quite a while, and I thought that the blush palette looked really nice. It looked like it was right up my alley, so I brought it. I've already purchased it. It's in the mail. It should be here, I think, Monday sometime, and yeah, I'll let you know. I'll let you know what I think of it when I try it. I didn't pick up any of the lip glosses. As much as I've heard amazing things about his lip glosses, I don't really need any more lip gloss at the moment, but I did pick up this blush palette. So yeah. Did I need it? I definitely did not need it. And this palette's going to take me forever to use up, but I think I'll probably end up putting this palette in my makeup kit. I probably won't use it that much on myself. I'll put it in my makeup kit. And it wasn't too badly priced. I think in Australia it was about, I want to say $50 from Glam Radar. Like, it's already available at Glam Radar, and it's already available. I think it's already sold out on the Luna Beauty website, but it is available, I think, on Beauty Bay and Glam Radar still, and a couple of his other stockists. That's if they're not already sold out. Yeah. So I've already broken my budget again. Actually, I don't think I've quite broken my budget just yet, but I'm getting very close. Lucky it's nearly the end of the month. Okay. This is a new product from Pharmacy Beauty. This is the Deep Sweep, which is an alcohol-free 2% BHA toner. It's supposed to gently exfoliate, deep clean pores, and control oil without overstripping the skin. This is ideal for combination oily and acne-prone skin. This actually sounds really nice. I think it sounds good because we have BHAs in there, so salicylic acid. We've also got papaya enzymes, which are good for exfoliation, and it's like a chemical as opposed to a physical exfoliation, so you're not getting like those micro tears, and it's supposed to minimize shine, purifies, refreshes. This actually sounds really nice. I just know that Pharmacy is quite expensive, so I probably wouldn't pick this one up as much as it does sound really good. And 120 mil, I guess that's not too bad for a price. I guess you could kind of compare this to the what's it called? Similar to the Pixi Glow Tonic, but I would imagine that this might be ingredient-wise, maybe just a little bit better. I don't know. I don't really know that much about Pharmacy Beauty, but Pixi does kind of mass produce their skincare. Like they always seem to be coming out with new stuff, which I don't know. That doesn't say it's bad. I don't know what. I'm just going to stop on that point because I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm just rambling now. It does look good though. Oh gosh, I am missing your comments, everyone. I saw something on your thumbnail that got me excited, looking forward to discussing it. Oh, I can't wait to see what it is. That does look so good, so pretty. I haven't tried anything from Pharmacy, have you? No, I haven't. I've heard some really good things about some of their products. Like, I think it's their honey mask. I heard someone like raving about their mask, and a few other bits and pieces. I've heard people really like some of their products. Kylie has joined us. Good morning to you, Kylie. And happy Sunday as well to you. Now, I have a feeling that we spoke about this a while ago, but I can't quite remember. So we're going to talk about it again. This is the Bobbi Brown Summer Glow Collection. So we have a highlighter palette in Warm Gold Glow. That's this like shimmer brick type product. Then we have these bronzing powder duos, which I believe are these. And we have crushed oil infused glosses and some, these aren't mentioned in that, some eye crayon pencil sticks. I think we have spoken about these because I think I remember talking about these eye crayons, but it may have been a different collection. I like that these are double-sided because these kind of products take ages to use up. So I like the fact that you kind of get 2 in 1, because if you're only getting one and it's a lot of product, it's going to take you forever to use up. It's probably going to go bad before you end up using the whole thing up. Like the By Terry ones, they're huge and they are really expensive. So you don't mind shelling out a little bit of extra money if you're getting 2 in the one. The oil-infused lip gloss, I don't need any more lip gloss. Precision blending brush, I don't need any more brushes. And I haven't heard the greatest things about Bobbi Brown brushes. Her quality may have changed, but I've had a few of her like miniature brushes, like the really small short handled ones, and they've shedded like crazy. So like it hasn't really gotten me all that excited to try any more of her brushes, and they are quite expensive. Like $50 US for this brush is a little bit expensive. I know Bobbi Brown brushes were super popular back in the day. Like Essie Button was using them, and like all the UK YouTubers were using her brushes to apply foundation and a lot of different stuff. But you don't really hear much about her brushes anymore these days. I do like the look of these two because, once again, you're getting 2 in 1. I don't know. I like how we have a split pan and you're getting 2 products in the one. It makes it easier. You can just grab one compact out. You've got your blush and bronzer in it. You can take it traveling when we're able to travel again, and you've got both in there. I don't think that I would pick either of these up. I just don't quite like the color on either of them. And then we have the highlighter powder, which is a warm golden glow. So I probably would give that one a miss as well. Number 5, yeah, that's a little bit too dark for my liking. And then these ones are the duos. Wait, my skin tone's like lighter than this, so I don't think that's really going to suit me at all. And then we have these 2 glosses. This like nudie one's nice, but I don't need any more gloss. No gloss at all. Okay. I will say, guys, you'll have to excuse me this morning because it's cold. My nose is a little bit, it's a little bit drippy. It always seems to get like a little bit snuffly when it hits the cold air. So you'll have to excuse me this morning. I'll try and limit the horrible snuffles as much as possible. Eden says, to keep my level at Mecca, I need to spend $95 before mid-June. Any recommendations? Oh, that's a tough one. I guess it depends on what you need in your collection first. Do you need like a replacement foundation or something like that? Maybe you could. Maybe you could buy a new foundation or concealer or something like that. Or just be super bougie and buy the new Hourglass. Buy the new Hourglass setting spray, and then you're only $20 away. This is the new iconic brush set from Sigma. So in this set, we have one of the flat top kabukis. We have the Spotlight Duster. Okay, then we have the high cheekbone highlight, the diffused crease, the medium sweeper, and a beauty bag. I will say I really like the color of this collection, but I don't need any of these brushes. Like, I don't need it. Like I've said previously, I prefer to buy brushes single these days. It's very rare for me to buy like a set of brushes nowadays because I have so many in my collection already. I buy singles just to kind of fill gaps or get double ups of brushes where I want them. But other than that, I don't really buy sets of brushes. And on top of that, like I don't really use flat top kabuki brushes anymore to apply my foundation. These brushes look to be too big for my eyes. And then I don't need any more highlighter brushes. I already have too many highlighter brushes. Yeah, that's about it. That's all I have to say on that. I think Sigma is a really good brand to start off with. Like if you have no brushes, getting a good Sigma brush set is a good place to start because it really builds a good foundation in your brush collection. And then you can figure out from that brush set what kind of shapes you like, what sizes you like, and then you can like kind of go from there. But Sigma, yeah, I feel like Sigma is a really good place to start. If you can get your hands on them, they can be a little bit expensive, but I do think that they're a really good investment. The first brush that I brought was a Sigma brush set. I think it was the bunny brush set. I still have some of those brushes from that set, and that was like 6 years ago, I think. Wait, no, it would be even longer than that. Maybe like 7 or 8 years ago. Like they are really old. So like if you look after your brushes, like if you're really gentle with them when you're washing them and you look after them and you like keep them clean and don't let the water like go down into the ferrule, your brushes will last. So the investment, it seemed like a lot at the start, but if you're actually looking after your brushes, you can have them for many, many years. We've already spoken about this, so I'm not going to talk about the Charlotte Tilbury stuff again. I feel like she's already had enough of the limelight lately, so we're going to move on from that. These are some new Origins Blooming Shine Nourishing Lip Glaze. I have a feeling we've spoken about these before as well. Maybe we've already spoken about them, but different colors. So I guess we'll go over them again. They do look like really nice formula. They look really nourishing and juicy on the lips. They've got 12 nourishing flowers in them. They're supposed to be high shine gloss that delivers a non-sticky color that keeps lips smooth, supple, and petal soft. That description right there sounds like, you know how sometimes we go on about how stupid some descriptions sound, and we always laugh at brands and how they fluff on too much. This description where it's actually saying like, keeps your lips smooth, supple, and petal soft, that to me sounds enticing. Whereas some of them, they just go too over the top. This sounds really nice, especially because I have dry lips, so I want petal soft lips all the time. This is supposed to deliver a buildable, high shine color. It's supposed to lock in moisture so your lips look plump and full. It's packed with crushed petals, butterfly flower waxes, flower honeys, and essential oils. It just depends on what essential oils. I think I said this last time. If you don't like that plumpy kind of tingly feeling on your lips, or if you find that your lips get a reaction to that sensation, because this has the peppermint oil in it, you're going to get that feeling on your lips. So if you have any sensitivities, or if your lips kind of swell up or anything like that, when they get that tingly feeling on the lips, I would probably steer clear of these. It would depend definitely on the amount or the level of peppermint oil in these, but I would definitely err on the side of caution. They are $20 US, so pretty expensive for a lip gloss. I don't know whether I'm willing to pay that kind of money for a lip gloss, like $40. Mind you, I pay about $30 for the Fenty ones, so it's kind of on par. Does it say how much you get in these? I can't really see on the tube whether it says how much product actually comes in these, but they do look like a fairly decent size. The colors look really nice in the swatches. There's some colors that definitely I'm not interested in, but there are some nice colors there. But as I literally just said, I don't need any more. I don't need any more lip glosses at all. So I'm going to pass on these as well. Okay. We have a new mascara from Marc Jacobs. This is called the At Lashed mascara. Okay, so this is it compared to I can't remember what this is called, the big one. Is it called the Mega Lash or something like that? I can't quite remember what this one's called, but this is the brush compared to that. This one has kind of like a bit of an hourglass shape, whereas this one is just straight. So the brush features wavy bristles to help fully coat the lashes, adding volume and length. Tapered at the tip to allow you to define each lash. The formula is ultra buildable, it's vegan, it's supposed to contain biotin peptides, provitamin by B5, and lightweight plant waxes. The formula actually sounds quite nice. And these brushes, I'm a fan of brushes like this, like these kind of fiber brushes, as opposed to those really stiff plastic bristled brushes. So yeah, I don't mind the brush on this one. The formula sounds really nice, but $27 US. So this mascara is going to be like $50, $60, which is in keeping with the Marc Jacobs range, but that is a lot of money to be spending on mascara, especially for someone like me that only wears mascara like maybe once or twice a week at most. So that's a lot of money to be spending on a mascara. If you wear this every single day, I guess you could easily justify that kind of price, but I can't. I can't. And I also have about 1,000,001 minis that I need to get through first. Okay. Okay, you guys aren't saying anything in the comments. Revlon coming out with some new Kiss Glow balms. These say they're available in Asia, so they might not be coming elsewhere, but these actually look really nice. The packaging really reminds me of the Dior Lip Addict Glow I forget what the actual name is. I think that's what it's called. The packaging is very similar to that, except the Dior has like a little thing on the bottom here, and the packaging is square. But I think Revlon and Dior are all owned by the same company, so I'm not quite surprised. Like, I'm not surprised that they have kind of similar products. This happens a lot when there's like drugstore and prestige brands owned by the same company. They like alter the packaging a little bit and alter the formula, and call it something different. Out of all these, I really like this kind of nudie one, which once again is very, very similar to the Dior Lip Addict, the original color. Like, it's almost exactly the same as that. So this would come up as that, like, you know how all the universal pinks, like the PH color, comes up on your lips? That's similar to how this looks on your lips, this color. But yeah, it looks nice. The formula looks nice. It's good to see kind of like a universal lip balm kind of product at the drugstore. I don't know whether these are going to come to Australia. They might come to Australia in a very long time because we always seem to be like many years behind the 8 ball. But they do look nice. And I think they'll sell really well in the Asian markets. These are really popular kind of products in the Asian market. Kylie says they look nice, but for me, spring, summer, then winter for me. Yeah, that's true. But as we spoke about like last week, everyone else in the world is going into spring, summer. So a lot of the stuff that's coming out at the moment, it's not really designed for us lonely guys down here in the southern hemisphere. These are some new products from Rowan Beauty. This is the Kiss My Liquid Lip Balm. I will say these look beautiful. The packaging looks stunning on these. So this is supposed to be a non-sticky alternative to classic lip gloss. This liquid lip balm soothes the lips as it nourishes, regenerates, and repairs. It's formulated with mango and grapeseed oils to hydrate and protect. Kiss My provides the high shine of a gloss with the nourishment of a balm. This sounds amazing. This formula sounds beautiful. And this packaging, the packaging is stunning. Yeah, these look really nice. They look really good. And I'm really interested in this liquid lip balm formula, what it's actually going to feel like on the lips and what the texture is going to be like. Like, is it actually just a gloss and they've called it a balm, or is it like a thicker consistency? I'm intrigued. I'm very intrigued. And once again, this like dusty rose color looks really nice. This one in the middle, that's like my color. $26 US, so they're going to be very expensive. And I'm not quite sure whether, actually Rowan, can you get Rowan from, let me do a little Google. Rowan Beauty. I swear I've seen Rowan at somewhere in Australia. Maybe it was Mecca. I swear I saw them at somewhere in Australia. Maybe I'm just making things up now. Okay, I must have just been. I've never heard of that brand. I've only heard of this brand because Hannah Louise Poston has been raving about them lately. She is a big fan of their like cream eyeshadow compacts because it's very like her style. I personally probably would hate them, but she loves them. And they have a few other bits and pieces, but I can't remember where I've seen them. I swear I've seen them at some Australian website, but I have no idea. But they look really nice. Interesting. Very interesting. Come on. Okay. we have a sneak peek of a product that is coming from MAC Cosmetics. There's not much information on this, so we can't really, this is it. This is all we've got, is this little looping video of this little compact. It looks to be an eyeshadow that has multiple colors in it. Don't know whether I'm a fan of that, but I guess we'll wait and see more about the brand. This lady says it looks like it's from Claire's, but with a MAC stamp on it. She's kind of right. It does look like it's from a cheap shop. We have 2 new products here from the Linda Hulbetty Cosmetics range. So she's adding a mascara as well as a lipstick primer to the range. So I think that there's some more. I'm just going to jump on over to Linda Hulbetty Instagram page, because I swear I've seen some more information, like more in-depth information actually about the product. Let's be on, is it on this one? No. Maybe this one. Okay, it says Ultimate Lips will be your absolute best friend and save you from bleeding lipstick, creasing and dry lips to keep them smooth and soft for the entire day. So it sounds really good. Looks just like a clear kind of balmy type product. And then the mascara, what did she say about the mascara? So Infinity Power Lash Waterproof Mascara. It looks like a huge brush on it. I don't like waterproof mascaras, so I definitely would give this one a miss. But if you do like waterproof mascaras, these products would definitely be something that I wouldn't go out of my way to purchase them from the website. Like, I wouldn't just specifically make an order to buy these from the website. But if I was on the website buying something, I might throw in like this lip product to reach the free shipping or something like that. I would definitely skip over the mascara because I don't like waterproof mascara, but I might pick up this sometime, maybe. Is this a picture of the, I mean, her lashes look amazing in this photo. This is a picture of it applied on her lashes. Looks really nice. It says, I wonder how similar they would be to the Australis Metallics. That's a good point, actually. I can only wear a waterproof mascara these days if I wear any at all. That's fair enough. I know some people specifically wear waterproof mascaras because of that fact. They find everything else smudges, and waterproof mascara is the only thing that they can wear. I love the few things I have tried from Linda Hulbetty. Yeah, me too. I've really enjoyed a few products. My favorite thing so far that I've probably tried from her brand is the powder. I actually quite like the powder. And I'm really looking forward to having it as like my next project pan powder. Go back. Because once I use up the 2 that I currently have in my project pan, that's going to be the next one, and I'm really looking forward to it. Alrighty, this is a new product from Maybelline. These are the Color Strike eyeshadow pens. I'm just going to come right out and say it, but I hate products like this with these stupid little sponge tip applicator things. I really don't like products like this. They usually come with like a little, very similar to like a liquid liner in the little pots. They usually come with that, and the little sponge tip thing goes in them. I really don't like products like this. So I would skip over these 100%. As soon as I saw these things, I was like, ugh, no thank you. And did that say cream? Yes, and it's a cream to powder formula as well. So this is supposed to be cream to powder eyeshadow pen for up to 12-hour bold color impact in one simple swipe with zero fallout. That's a bold statement. Crease resistant, fade resistant, and smudge resistant. Color strike is not your average eyeshadow. The unique formula simply glides on with no mess and no hassle, thanks to its precise cushion tip. That's not going to give me any kind of precise application. I'm sorry, but no. Alice says, that's me, re-mascara, super hooded eyes and oily lids equals smear. Yeah, that's totally fair enough. I know like I said, there's people that specifically buy waterproof mascaras because that's all that they have. Like that's all they find works for them. Yeah, I don't know how this is going to give you a precise application. I don't believe it. I don't believe it at all. Yeah, I really think that, I don't know what it is about drugstore brands, but they seem to cling on, they seem to just be clinging on and grasping onto this idea of these little sponge tip applicator things. I just think it's so stupid. They should just put it in a pot. Just put it in a pot and call it a day. Don't worry about this innovative sponge tip precise application. It just doesn't work. It doesn't work. Okay, a new product from Iconic London. This is their ultimate bronzing powders. I think we've already spoken about this as well. Yeah, I think we've already spoken about this. These are 53 Australian dollars. Are you kidding me? That's expensive. That's really expensive. And for a brand like Iconic London as well, I feel like Iconic London in Australia, price-wise, it's really quite high end, but Iconic London in like the UK and stuff, it's not like a prestige brand. It's funny how the exchange rate changes the status of a brand. Yeah, I'm not paying $53 for an Iconic London bronzer. No way. Because I know maybe it was like last year sometime, we were talking about the new brow stuff from Iconic London, and I said that I might pick it up to give it a try. When I looked at it at Sephora, I looked at the price of it. It was like $50 or something, and I was like, I'm not paying that much money for like a product that I don't even know whether it's going to be any good, and I don't know whether I'm even going to like that kind of product. So I had totally passed over that, and it seems like that seems to be a trend with Iconic London in Australia, is these expensive prices. I will say though, it does look like comparing the size of the compact to the hand, it does look like it's a pretty decent sized compact, but that's expensive. That's really expensive. Alice says that's Fenty pricing. Yeah, I know. It just doesn't make any sense. And I don't think Iconic London doesn't have the kind of status or consumer market that Fenty does. Like they don't have the consumer base to justify paying that kind of, like asking that kind of price. Whereas Fenty, everyone loves Fenty. So they could probably ask whatever price they want and people would still pay it. But this brand, no. Okay. This is the new Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet palette. Carolyn, is this the one that you're interested in? I'm just having a guess now. This might be the one that you were interested in. I saw this and I had to do a double take, and I looked at it and I looked at it again, and I don't think I'm going to buy it. This, I will say, I looked at it again, and then I went to the next picture, this one here, the photo with the eyeshadow look, and it like almost put it back onto my list. This eyeshadow looks stunning in this photo, but I don't know whether I would use it. I don't know. Kylie says, I know this is very sad, but I don't really like the look of this Naked palette. It doesn't really fit with the others, but I own all of them, so I'll be buying it. I know. Carolyn says, I've done the double and the triple. I want to see it in person. Yeah, I think that will be the one thing that sways me on this one, because I look at this palette and I'm like, oh, it's purples. I love purples. But then I look at these like crumbled ones down here and I'm like, oh, I don't know whether I need it. And then I look at this photo and I'm like, I need it now. So I don't know. Is there any swatches of it, or has it just been... I wonder when this will be coming out. It probably won't be coming out until later in the year, I would say, because they're in... Does that say? Has been revealed on urbandecay.co.uk. Wait, so is it already for sale on urbandecay.co.uk? Let's have a look at this. I want to see how... Oh, well, it's definitely probably going to be in keeping with the other... where has it been? Okay. No, go away. I don't want it. I don't know where it has been. I can't see on the website. Is it on Mecca Insta yet? Does Mecca... I didn't think Mecca usually showed it on their Instagram until they actually had it in stock. Interesting. Let me have a look. Mecca. No, it's definitely not on the Mecca website. Mecca Instagram yet. Yeah, it's not on the Mecca Cosmetica or the Mecca Maxima. That's very weird. I don't know. Oh gosh. That middle shade has my attention. This, what is it, Lucid? Yeah, Lucid looks really pretty. My youngest daughter is home and she's trying to talk me out of it. Good on her. She's trying to save me some money. Given how hard purples are to formulate, I wouldn't trust it until I see live swatches. At least she's been comparing it to my collection. I think it could be one that level 3 get advanced notice of and can buy it before in store. Yeah, that's very true. It probably will be. Waiting for the email. They did that with cherry and honey. Yeah, this doesn't seem to be any launch date on it. Urban Decay. Hang on, let me Google it. Urban Decay Ultraviolet. Really swatches. I just want to see swatches. No. Temptalia might have something. Come on. Okay. Coming soon. Does she have a date for it? Or some swatches? No. Even Temptalia's site just says coming soon, so that's so annoying. That's so annoying. And no swatches. Damn it. That's so annoying. Yes, I remember I was tempted by the cherry but didn't get it. I checked Urban Decay, Stephen Wendy, Insta2, nothing. That's so weird. That's so weird. We're probably gonna have to talk about this another few times when they release swatches and launch dates and everything, but I'm still on the fence about this one. I'm not 100% sold on it yet. I'm interested, but I'm not definitely going to pick it up just yet. Yeah, we'll definitely be talking about it when we see some more information about it. Interested in that one. Morphe have announced their collection for Pride 2020, and this is a eyeshadow palette. So we have a 10-pan eyeshadow palette here, which is the 10G Glisten Up Artistry palette. Then the A Better World 6-piece brush collection, and a Pride Continuous Setting Mist in a limited edition scent. I missed the gloss. There's also a gloss in Speak Out, which is a holographic rainbow sparkle. I don't hate this collection. Same with the Pride collection last year. I feel like it was one of the best collections that Morphe came out with last year. I feel like they did a really, really good job on it. And once again with this one, I think that they've done a really good job on this Pride collection as well. I probably won't pick any of it up, like the Continuous Setting Mist. I guess it would depend. It would definitely depend on the scent. If this was a scent that I could get down with, I probably would still buy it, even though it doesn't really work for my oily skin. But I think it's really good. It's really nice. It's cool that they've have like Morphe in the Pride colors. I think that's a really nice touch. The palettes, they look like they're all shimmers. I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. I already have these kind of colors in my collection, so I don't need to go out and buy this palette specifically. And the brushes, I feel like last year's brush set I enjoyed more. I think last year's brush set, I think the brushes or the handles or the ferrules or something were each a different color. I can't quite remember what it was. Now I'm going to have to Google it. And also 100% of the net proceeds of this collection, a minimum of $50,000, will be donated to glisten.org. So that'll be from the purchases only on Morphe.com or Morphe stores. So if you're buying from morphe.com.au, it doesn't fall into this category. Or if you're buying from Mecca, like if this collection comes to Mecca, it won't fall into this donations either, which is a little bit disappointing. Donation base and amounts will vary when purchasing from other retailers. Oh, okay. So they're still going to donate money when you purchase from other retailers. It just won't be like 100% of the net proceeds. I have the Huda New Nudes and that Suva palette plus purple themed Colourpop palette, so I probably don't need it. Yeah, I'm exactly the same. I've got lots of purple palettes, so I probably don't need it. It would just depend on if there's like a really good color in there. Like if there's one specific color that really stands out to me, I might get it, but we'll see. I was tempted by last year's brush set, but this one doesn't grab me. Oh, and I don't need any more brushes. I'm the same. And like I said, I was more impressed with last year's brush set. than this one. Like the multi-chrome aspect is kind of cool, but I do think last year's brush set was a little bit more fun. Alrighty. Oh, there's a better photo of that mascara brush too. So this is the Marc Jacobs Gold Collection for summer. We have a new iconic eye palette in Extravagance. Then we have some highliners in Oh My Gold, Top Brass, Glitter Sweet, Pewter Please, and All of You. I really like those names. But I don't think they have, I don't know whether these colors are already part of, sorry, I got the hiccups. I don't know whether these colors are already part of the liner range or whether they are new and like exclusive to this collection. I don't know. But the highliners, I know there's a lot of people that love this formula. So if they are new colors to the collection, they'll probably pick a few of these up. The palette, I don't know what it is about this packaging, but there's just something about this striped packaging. Especially, like I don't mind it on the caps here or the mascara, but on this palette here, I don't like it. I don't like it. It's kind of like that square peg round hole kind of thing. I don't know what it is, but I just feel like it doesn't quite sit right. The palette as well, from here down looks to be shimmers, and then these two are mattes. The way I like to do my eyeshadow is using like mattes on my outer corner and deepening with mattes on the outer corner, but this palette doesn't really allow me to do that. So I would definitely probably skip over this palette because the way I like to do my eyeshadow, it's probably not going to fit. And Marc Jacobs is hella expensive. I don't need any more eyeliners as well. Looks odd. I would like the top palette all gold. Yeah, I think the reason why they haven't done all gold is because they've done it in a previous collection. They've done the all gold packaging in a previous collection. So to not have like double ups between the collection, they've done this stripy, but I don't know, it just looks odd to me. I don't like how it looks. And if I had this in my collection, every time I looked at it and brought it out, I was like, I don't like this. It would upset me. Okay. Kissa has collaborated with e.l.f. Cosmetics again. I know her last collection was pretty popular and was, from what I can remember, very well received. So we have a eyeshadow palette, which is called the To Rescue eyeshadow palette. We also have the To Ski, To My Heart eyeshadow duo, the Forever brush set. Eyeshadow duo. Okay, so that must be this. So it looks like it's a duo of like glitters either end. This is like a rainbow palette, which looks all right. And then we also have a like multi-chrome rainbow brush set. The e.l.f. brushes, I will say, they're pretty good for the price that you pay for them. It looks like you get maybe 4 brushes or 5 brushes. Is that a different brush? I don't know. Maybe 5, maybe 4, maybe 6 brushes. I don't know, but the e.l.f. brushes, for the price that you pay, I find that they are really good quality. I still have a few e.l.f. brushes and they are pretty good quality. Like not Haku Hodo kind of quality or Ray Morris or Ref or anything like that, but for the price that you pay, they get the job done. And the eyeshadow palette, I don't really need another rainbow eyeshadow palette, but I do think that if this is a really good formula, I think that it's going to be really well received. It's going to get amazing reviews and it will fly off the shelf. I think it's probably already going to fly off the shelf because it's a collaboration with Kissa. And it's got puppy dogs all over the packet, all over the palette. But yeah, I'm interested to see what the reviews are going to be like on this rainbow palette. The last rainbow palette that I brought that was a collaboration wasn't very good. So I hope that this is a really good formula. I hope it does well for her. I know her last one did really well and everyone was like surprised by the formula and the quality. So I hope that this is up to like the same standard. Okay. We have done everything on beauty news. Let's jump on over to trend mood. Oh gosh, my hands are freezing. All right. Just make sure. Oh, we cover everything. Oh gosh. Okay. I'm not really going to. Looks like we have a liquid liner coming out from Dragon Beauty. Probably won't dive too much into this because it's not much information just yet. So it looks like she's coming out with a liner and a new color corrector. So we shall stay posted for that. Is this a new palette from Too Faced? So it looks like there's two new additions to the Tutti Frutti Too Faced range. This is the Papaya eyeshadow palette and the Strobing bronzer. I don't think that these are new. I don't think these are new. Maybe they are. This is too dark for me, this bronzing duo. And then the eyeshadow palette, yeah, it's too pink. Too pink for my liking. Eden says, where I live on Tuesday morning, it was -3 degrees. Oh, that is cold. Yesterday here, it was like 6 degrees most of the day, which I know -3 is way worse than that, but oh, I feel the cold so easily, so I was struggling. I plonked myself in front of the fire all day and stayed there. And then today, it's a balmy 9 degrees. My daughter had the first bronzer in that collection and she loved it. Yeah, I've heard really good things about the blushes and the bronzers from that range. Yeah, I don't enjoy the cold either. And my hands and feet, like if my hands and feet are cold, then like my whole body gets cold. Yeah, I definitely would not cope in Canberra. No way. Or like Melbourne, because I know Melbourne gets really cold sometimes. It gets colder here, like it gets into the negatives overnight and in the mornings, but it usually, like it kind of warms up a little bit during the day. We just get the chill factor because we get a lot of wind here. So the chill factor is always what gets me. It's 13 degrees today according to my smartwatch. I feel the cold too, yeah. I just find it so hard to function when it's so cold. We have this monstrosity of an eyeshadow palette. This is from King Beauty Shop. This is the Brazilian Carnival palette. This includes 99 eyeshadows. 99 eyeshadows. I will say though, I will give them this. The swatches actually look quite good. But where are you going to put this palette? This palette is a monstrosity. It is huge. I feel like they could have easily taken out a lot of colors in this palette and nearly halved the palette and still have had a good color story. I don't know why it's so big. And it's $50 as well. It's huge. We visited Canberra years ago. I don't think I could live there. Yeah, the temperature there would get me. Way too big for me. Why are they even bothering with ginormous palettes anymore? I know, like, clearly the people that own this brand are not on social media and did not hear how badly the last few ginormous palettes were received. Like the swatches actually look really nice. I'll give them that. But the palette is ridiculous. And when with the background, I will say as well, with this like multi-chrome gradiated background around the eyeshadows, I don't know about you, but I kind of get turned off because I feel like it just looks like an absolute mess when, especially at this angle. I don't know whether I feel like my eyes are being tricked. It looks different in this one. Oh, that is a different palette. Duh. Oh, this is the Exotic Pop palette. I was getting really confused there for a second. This is a different palette. Oh gosh, so big. No. I don't like as well, going back to that Brazil Carnival palette. I'm sorry if I'm making you guys sick by going backwards and forwards through these. How the colors are all jumbled around as well. I don't like that either. I would prefer them in like a gradiated dark to light, or even if they did half of like the mattes shimmers, dark to light, I would much prefer that. And like I said, with this holographic, like shiny foiled thing rim around the eyeshadows, I feel like it kind of distorts. I feel like it kind of distorts the color a little bit. So I don't like it. I don't like it. Oh my God, ridiculous. Anna showed me that pic this morning too. I don't like big palettes. Yeah, I'm struggling to find storage as it is without trying to find somewhere to put that. I don't think we are the target audience. Yeah, I don't think we are either. I don't even think like that it would fit in this like cube here. I think it would be too big still. There's two of them. Yeah, there's two of them. I know. Ridiculous. All right. I did want to talk about this because you guys know how much I rave about the Bum Bum scent. Like I love the Bum Bum scent. It smells amazing. They are coming out with a body scrub. I will say I'm very tempted to try this, but I know it's going to be hella expensive. Like, oh, it's going to be so bad. I know the Bum Bum cream in Australia, I think is like $70 for the big pot. I would imagine that this will probably be around the same price for the scrub. And like the way you go through scrubs and you are literally just washing it down the drain, I can't justify that kind of price. That's a lot of money to be paying for something that you are washing off your body down the drain. So as much as I would like to try this, if it is anything over like $40 in price, even that's too much for a body scrub. But if it's anything over $40 in price, I will not be going near this because that's too much money to be paying on sugar. I got ticked off for calling it Bum Bum. It's pronounced Boom Boom, apparently. I know it's pronounced Boom Boom, but I pronounce it Bum Bum because I think it's funnier when you say Bum Bum cream. And I was like, if you want people to say Boom Boom, spell it Boom Boom. Yeah, I know it's pronounced Boom Boom, but everyone just thinks it's funnier when it's said Bum Bum. I like the Soap and Glory and the Frank body scrubs. Oh, the Soap and Glory, what are they called? The really thick ones in the tub, they're really good. I really like those body scrubs and they smell really good. The Frank body scrubs, I like them, but I find the like Ziploc packaging just too like awkward to use in the shower. But I do like they are good body scrubs. They're nice, but I just never buy them because the pouch I just don't like it. I actually have like a jar of coffee that I am planning on using for like making my own body scrubs. I'm going to see how it goes. I don't know how well it's going to go, but I'm kind of excited to give it a try and make my own. Yeah. What else do we have? We've already spoken about all that. I don't want to talk about Jeffree Star again. We've already spent enough airtime on the cremated palette. What am I looking for? Indie Makeup Spotlight. That's what we're looking for. That's not going to get me anywhere. Indie Makeup. There we go. That's the one we want. Ooh, that looks good. Where did we get up to last week? I think we got up to... I think this is where we spoke about that last week. The Enchanted Luster. We've already spoken about that. Did we talk about them? Oh gosh. Terra Moon new duochromes. I think we did speak about these as well. These are the new Terra Moon duochromes. I swear we spoke about these already. Let me see. Were these from Terra Moon? Maybe that. Maybe we haven't. Maybe there's more. These look really pretty, but it would be nice to see some swatches because it doesn't showcase the duochrome nicely when you just take a flat lay over the top photo of them. But some of these do look really nice. And as I said last week, Terra Moon is in my sights. Terra Moon is on my list. I am going to buy something from Terra Moon sometime this year. So they're in my sights. I'm narrowing in on them. I decided not to get the cremated palette. I've got enough grays and blacks. It sold out in minutes apparently. I found out that my eldest daughter wants a cremated palette. She's really loving on it, so I guess I will be buying it for her when it's restocked. Yeah, I'm not buying it. Not at all. I'm surprised that it sold out so quickly considering the amount of backlash that he's had. Like, he's even done like a follow-up video addressing the backlash of the palette. That's how much there was. This is a new palette from Copacetic Cosmetics. This is a Butterfly Kisses palette. This is a 9-pan eyeshadow palette. There's some really pretty duochromes in this palette, but some of them look a little bit chunky. So I don't know. I just when I look at these, I just can't really see any kind of eyeshadow looks that I really think that I could create out of it. Just not really. Yeah, it doesn't really do it for me. There's some pretty colors. Like I like a few of the colors, but to create an eyeshadow look, I just don't really see it. Oh gosh. My girls are both into Jeffree Star palettes. No! From this video, it will be coming to Morphe stores in about a month. That combines two of my favorite things. I love butterflies. I love the color story of this Copacetic one. Their formula is inconsistent though. I've heard, oh, that's disappointing. It does, I will say it does kind of look a little bit inconsistent in the swatches. I love the cremated palette, but I would rather wait for his other palette releases this year. I want a green palette by him. They mainly sit in my collection for me to gaze at. I don't get a lot of views from my palettes. Okay. And lucky last is this little girl right here. I think we've already spoken about this. And Made Pretty box is available now. Oh, that's right. Give Me Glow were coming out with some like beauty boxes. So you can order, it's kind of like a subscription box and it's kind of like a mystery box. So you buy this like mystery box, and inside, I don't actually quite know what exactly they have in the boxes. I wonder if they have information about it. Here we go. Let's see what it says. Okay, May Beauty Box revealed. Super cute box will have 12 shadows in it, all super cute pastels. It will have 6 mattes and 6 matching foils. All boxes will have exclusive shades at 30% off regular price. So the box retails at $84, but will be on sale for $50. Sorry, $54.80. That's really good price, I think. But I think their shipping's quite expensive. I think it's one thing that's kind of always deterred me from buying, and they're always out of stock of the stuff that I want to buy. They really whack us with shipping charges. Oh, that's disappointing. That's really disappointing. I think it's might be their highlighter palette that I've had my eye on for a while, but it's always out of stock. And I will say with Give Me Glow, I'm not 100% a fan of these big eyeshadow pans, like the really larger size pans. I would much rather if they cut the size down of the palettes and cut the price down and just give me a smaller eyeshadow size instead of those really massive pans. That's one thing that has kind of always turned me off a little bit of buying from Gimme Glow, is because the pan size is so big and I know I'll never go through it. Alrighty, let's just we're good. We're in the clear. No new releases. There's always something that's been announced, but not this week. Not this week. Okay. So we have reached we've gone through everything. I feel like we flew through it today. Anyway, let me know how you guys are doing. This is, we've gotten through the business side of things. Now it's time to catch up. Let me know how you're all going, how you're coping with everything that's going on. Is life starting to get back to normal for you, or are you still like in lockdown? I know there's some countries that are like still in complete lockdown. I know Australia's starting to ease restrictions. Some states are easing them faster than others. So it's interesting to see how everyone's countries are handling this situation. Oh, my coffee's gone cold. You're back at working in the office 4 days a week. Okay. We started letting people back in our building, and the first day, someone that wasn't my coworker walked in. I got so excited. The person thought that I had lost my mind because I was like, "Oh my God, face up!" They're my coworker. I'm cooking a family lunch today. First time my youngest daughter has been able to come home for a few months. Aww. It's so sad not seeing the people that you're so used to seeing. Life's starting to feel normal to me again, to be honest. I'm a homebody, but shops are open again. So I've been a few times. I'm still working from home, which I'm hoping is permanent. I'm doing okay. Things are starting to open up in Sydney, but I feel weird being out doing stuff, so just rush home anyway. I'm the same. I'm kind of the same, Kylie. Like, I have a list of things that I want to do when I go out, but then I always kind of think, I'm like, do I really need to go? Because I know that people, they just seem to think that it's completely disappeared, like the government has eased restrictions, so they just think that COVID-19 has completely disappeared, but it hasn't. Like, you still need to social distance. So like, I was going to go to Kmart yesterday, but the Kmart in my town is always packed, and last time I went there, people were not complying with social distancing, and it just freaked me out. Like, I felt like I was gonna have a karate fight with people. I was like, get away from me. Like, I was like jumping away from people, and I was like, step back away from me. Yeah. Yeah, and that's the other thing, is people have no idea how actually big 1.5 meters is. And I guess I'm kind of guilty of that. But I always try and give people more space than you normally would. I have my granddaughter here today. Oh, that's so nice. My little niece got born this week. I'm so excited to see her. Obviously, they're trying to be really safe with her. She's actually still in hospital, so they're trying to be safe with her and look after her. So I'm just waiting my turn so I can go see her. And when I get the go ahead, oh, I can't wait to give her a cuddle. My dad is in a rest home, so I'm finally able to see him again, but very restricted on lots of rules. That's one thing that has broken my heart the most through all this, is like the people that are like in nursing homes and like even funerals. Like, could you imagine not being able to go to one of your relatives' funerals because of the restrictions? It's really sad, like a lot of the stuff that's happened. People's view of 2 meters seems to be very different to mine. Yeah. That's great though, Eden, seeing them again, even with restrictions. Yeah, I'm glad you get to see your dad. Especially like as you get older, like you really need that human interaction, like with your family. It's really sad not being able to see them. Oh wow, new puppet, exciting. Yes, it's so exciting. So exciting. Yeah, other than that, like my work we've been open the whole time. We've just just changed up the way we've done things. So my work life's been pretty business as usual. But now we're starting to like allow people in the building, and we're just kind of adapting with the rules as they roll around. Seems to change like daily though, which is hard. Dad was super lonely. Dad's only 59, so one of the youngest there. Oh, the nurses said he was starting to get lonely and sad without visitors. Yeah, it's so heartbreaking, like, because most of them, like, their friends may have passed away or something, so they really rely on visits from family and younger people. Alrighty. Okay, I'll close all this down. How's your allergies? Not too bad. It's more the cold now. Like I said, the cold morning air every morning seems to get to me, and I can never feel my nose or my hands or my feet. But yeah, I seem to be fine. It might be spring. Spring might hit me again. It's hard because I always like my body just seems to like cold morning air, and it's like turn on the nose tap. But with all this going on, as soon as you like do the slightest little sniffle, people just think that you're highly contagious. And it's like, it's just the cold that's affecting me. I'm not sick, I promise. What is the time? Okay. Might jump off now. I coughed in the shopping centre the other day and felt like the whole of Sydney turned to head at me. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I'll do that at like work or something, and everyone just freaks out, and like you cough or you blow your nose or something, and everyone's like, it's like, just calm down, it's all right. You're like, I'm putting it in the bin and I'm washing my hands, I'm clean. Gotta go sort this kid. Goodbye. We'll see you next week. And I'm going to go as well. Before everyone goes, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. It has been really good to see you all again, to see all your faces, well, your profile pictures and your comments. I went to the hairdresser yesterday. Oh, it was so nice. It was so nice just to have some human interaction. Yeah, have a great week, everyone. Have a fantastic week. Have a great day. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. I'll see you next week on Sunday. I will let you know, I will probably be out of my mind next week because I am doing a Zoom class at like 2 a.m. our time. So I will probably be tired as hell, but I will still be here at 9 a.m. as per usual. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you're watching the replay and you want to subscribe, make sure you subscribe. Have an amazing week. Look after yourselves. Stay safe. Stay healthy. Keep social distancing because no one else does. And I will see you all next week. Goodbye.